So I haven't started the truck since Saturday. Today's Monday at like, I don't know what time in the afternoon, but I know it's after 6. I know it's after 5:30 because I'm already there, so it's after 6. I haven't started it since Saturday, like midday. Let's see what happens. So that was even quicker. I just realized my phone was facing the wrong way. So the trick is, now I didn't spray WD-40 on the rims like I told everybody else I was going to. I'm going to pretend I sprayed them. But that was a lot quicker. So maybe the secret trick to getting one of these fucking trucks started when you're having issues is literally one bottle of heat to kind of help with the injectors. And then just tranny fluid. Now, after that video I had shot where I poured half a bottle and I poured the rest of it in while the truck was running because I just figured that was a smart thing to do. But I'll show you what I used here. Surround myself with many things. I used one bottle of this heat. It's ISO heat. It's a water remover and stuff. Now, it scares you a little bit because it says the word gasoline on the front of it. Oh, it really doesn't. It says help gas mileage, engine performance, and smooth idle. And you don't want to do anything gas related to a diesel engine, especially an old one. But if you look really carefully in the back of it, it says use in all engines including 2-cycle or diesel engines, safe for use in gas, E10, E85, and diesel fuels. Now that doesn't mean you only run your vehicle on this. But it also says, let's see, twist off cap, puncture seal, pour entire contents into tank before or after filling up with fuel. Treats 20 gallons of fuel, use it on every fill up in the winter and at least 5,000 miles in the summer to clean injectors. Remove water and condensation in warm and wet weather. So a lot of times I have trouble starting this truck in warm and wet weather and cold weather, and that was pretty fucking quick, I ain't gonna lie. The second thing I used was tranny fluid. Now it doesn't have to be any kind of special tranny fluid, but I have a lot of this tranny fluid because the truck only takes a Dextron 3, and I have a lot of Dextron V1, I think it's 5. So I had bought that a while ago for something else, and then I got tranny fluid over here too that I got from Bud Light, Valvoline. So you know, we're gonna put a lot of that in there too. I know I gotta make fun of everybody on my videos. I bought a bunch of glow plugs because my brain is really stupid sometimes. I couldn't figure out where this was, so I bought more glow plugs with a glow plug extractor, which is this, which is pretty cool. It's from Black Dog. It says on Amazon it's only for the 6.5s, but it does work for the 6.2s. I learned that from the boys over at Steel Soldiers. So here's more of my Valvoline crap. I'm going to use this. Sometimes I can't see with my phone because it's facing the opposite way, but I'm going to use this crap in the fuel because I have no use for it and I have nothing that takes Valvoline. Valvoline to me rhymes with Vaseline, and I don't like using Vaseline and Valvoline, so we're going to use Valvoline in the fuel just so we could use it. I think that came from my father. He liked things that rhyme with Vaseline for some weird reason. But he's gone now, so we're in a better place. So we're not, worrying about those products anymore. God, this is a bad joke. But anyway, one of the other things I use too in the truck is this stuff. It says everyday treatment. So I didn't use this go around, the Hot Shot. I looked online, watched a couple videos on YouTube, and people were showing that Hot Shot was better than anything else. You could use, honestly, whatever the hell you want. That was just basically, what I saw online when I was buying a diesel, and it showed the best thing on YouTube. Probably the worst thing to do, really, but there's a guy who had this thing with gears and shit, or whatever the hell it was, and apparently that was like the best scoring one. But everybody else says something about, there's another one. I mean, if you're not part of Steel Soldiers, get part of Steel Soldiers. They're the best thing to get a part of because they will help you with your truck. They didn't help me with the starting issue, except for people are talking about using two-stroke engine oil and also tranny fluid in your fuel, which I thought was, absurd. I didn't think putting oil in your fuel, even though the deuce and a halves you can run like old engine oil with diesel fuel 50-50 mix. So I didn't think the 6.2 Detroit diesels could handle that. Apparently you can, because that fucker started up right away, and shit, she's smooth as fucking silk. I mean, it's idling so smooth compared to the first video where it took like forever to start, and then Saturday where it was like a little bit better, and then today it was like quick. And for somebody who doesn't know what they're doing with diesels, because this is my first diesel truck, I've always dealt with gas and carbureted and stuff like that, and 4-barrel carbs and 2-barrel carbs and crossfire injected, Chevys and shit. This is like my first, diesel, and it's been an interesting wild ride. So I hope you guys enjoy, share it with your friends and stuff. I'm going to be trying to shoot some actual real episodes instead of like this phone shit, and try to go over stuff, but sometimes there's so much stuff that I do at one time that to shoot it and film it is kind of stupid for me. But I'll film some other stuff because I did a whole bunch of lens changes on the Suburban that look really hot. I do want to turn it into an Overlander, which is why I bought it. The Ram is back in the shop for a whole different reason. We'll discuss that later on. The Camaro's been in the shop for over 2 months now. Something weird with the engine going on. We're not even going to get into that. Challenger is fine, just needs to get washed. Green paint starting to turn brown, and the C10 is still in a million pieces. Actually, they're starting to get the body back on, and soon it's going to go off the paint. So hopefully, I know him and I are supposed to meet up sometime to go over paint and stuff. We might be doing the blue, the white on the bottom, and the white on top. So there's a whole bunch of shit going on with that truck, and there's a lot replaced. Putting the drop kit, it's a long story with that truck.